Hello everyone, it's your host, Get Good Fox. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors. This time I'm going something a little bit different this time. I need to get something with O'Sole Meeo, which is this crazy, dog who has the Celestial Dust ability. And, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Invade Library on Hyper Mode. I want the original music, though, because he uses, what is it? Yeah, hyper music. There we go. So we're gonna go to the Inlaid Library Hyper, and I'll tell you. So O'Sole Meeo is another one of the characters that is like the skeleton. He gets projectiles every 20 levels, and he has a weird weapon. So we're gonna be using this arcane here. I figure I'm just doing something a little bit different this time. So this arcane is number 7. Iron Blue Wolf. You hear thunder, it's like there's a storm outside. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces and might pass through enemies and walls. So we're gonna be getting these ones here. We're gonna get the knives and we're gonna get the axes. So I just figured it'd be pretty interesting. Okay, so here is O'Sole Meeo. And this is his ability, Celestial Dust. He starts there we go, we got the knife. I do, so you could already see him bouncing around. And they also have a little more penetration as well, which is nice. Let's start banishing. Not gonna use the cross. I'm not gonna take this one quite as seriously. I don't care if we take out the Reaper or not, I'm not gonna go for that. I'm just gonna make it a kind of it's gonna be fun. That's the main thing. Let's take Bracer. So, as you can see, they're already, so this arcane is giving the bounce property to a weapon that wouldn't originally have it. Now, imagine what we're gonna be able to do if we have, let me get this. Imagine what we're gonna be able to do once we get we get it upgraded, right? That's gonna be crazy. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, so what does his weapon do? Celestial Dusting? Well, he basically farts, flowers everywhere. I guess you could kind of think of him as countermeasures or something. But yeah, he just farts all over the place, essentially. Take the knife. I do have my build. I'm planning all my builds out just because, sometimes I want to do just kind of a neat build. And I feel like you guys haven't seen the knives in a little while. I think the knives could be pretty fun. And since we're doing it on Hyper Mode as well, Hyper Mode is just going to let us get everything done faster. We're going to be able to get all the bonus items. Everything's just going to be better. Okay, so I need, I do need Spellbinder and Candelabrador. Oh, is Rune Tracer. Yeah, Rune Tracer's on the list. Hopefully I also copied my build down correctly. It is always there is always a chance that Fox just massively derps out. I just wanted to get a bunch of bouncy things. Just bouncy, basic bouncy balls everywhere. King Bible's on the list, right? Yeah, King Bible. I chose King Bible just because I do want some close range protection. Because, once the enemies are thick enough, something's gonna have to hold the enemies back. There's not really a synergy, though, with King Bible, to be completely honest. It's just here as just something to help make the build work. I was originally considering, what do you call it? We do need the armor. I want to get my weapons first. I just want to get all the weapons locked in. But we're doing really good on locking all of our items in. So I got the dust, the knives, Bible, rune. Okay, we only need one more weapon. It's going to be cats. Cats is going to be the final weapon. Why? I don't know. I'm just trying to make it, I'm just making it a weird one. It's going to be, look at the axes just, look at that. That is so cool. Here, more Celestial Dusting. I kind of want an orb. I'm looking at my build right now, trying to see, is there something I could give up for an orb? I have Tarona's box on the list. I could give up Tarona's box. I was just trying to eke out a little more damage. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because like I said, I do kind of want the ability to suck some of this EXP up a little more effectively. I want Rune Tracer, man. Rune Tracer is awesome. I love Rune Tracer. The only thing that kind of sucks is that you do have to get the armor. And armor is I love seeing they're just bouncing all over the place. It's like a pinball. It's bouncing around like it's like a pinball machine. Like I said, arcanes are one of the best things in this game just because they can take a character and they can just make them really, really silly. Or they can take a weapon and breathe new life into the weapon. It's awesome. Rune Tracer getting some levels. Obviously gonna upgrade into no future once we get it going. Now, let me just kind of let's see how let's do a DPS test. Let's see how we do against this guy. Come on, show me what you got. Definitely not quite as good as the Shadow Pinion, but not terrible. Not awful. There's, there's good, there's bad. It's kind of whatever. More upgrades for the knives, absolutely fine with me. I'll let you guys know on like something, like a little interesting. Let's get a few more levels, get a few more items in here. Give me a chance to kind of build my character up a little bit. Okay, so we are 5 minutes in, and our build is actually coming along really nicely. Like, I wouldn't consider this like a meta build by any means, but like, it's not, I'm not trying to like, oh, I did drop Torona's box from the list for the crown, because remember, my goal is to get this character to level 100. I want to make sure I at least get that done. That's our whole objective here. And, oh, we do need the candelabra, yeah, candelabra door is on the list. Make sure that we get that going. But yeah, you don't always need to do like a meta build to kind of get what you want done. And this is not really a character that I'm trying to like invest heavily into, like with golden eggs. You've actually got to see some of the golden eggs. Like whenever we kill the cloak bosses, they're dropping golden eggs. And then whenever we take out the Reaper at the end, he also is dropping golden eggs. Oh, it's almost an instant reaction to try to grab the Teragisu, but we'll take the armor here. Our firepower is looking great. A lot of it is, admittedly, we do have, the Arcane is helping a ton, but also, we've is Duplicator on the list? Yes, Duplicator is on the list. Okay, so we completed the item portion of our build, and what that means is I can now begin, going for these items here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start traveling in that direction, start plowing through all these jerks. I want to make sure I do get the stage items. Being on hyper mode means I move even faster, which is going to make this a lot easier. The fact that I've got like the forward clear capability, it's not even going to be a thing at all. Then we'll have to travel to the other side of the map and gather that stuff. I'll probably gather all the rings and stuff as well. I might not gather the I'll gather the rings that are good, but I won't gather, and I'll gather the Metaglio that's actually good, but not the one that's bad. Or, and if I do, I could just banish it. Nah, I don't know what I'll do. I'll see what I get there, though. Oh, wow, look at this. I already got the stone mask. I do want that. I'm pretty sure Metaglio left is the good one. So Metaglio left is just over here. We'll just have to dodge a few enemies. Plow through them with my forward. That's one thing I do love about knives. Knives have great forward clear. One thing is, like, the fact that we're on hyper mode means I am able to just race over to these objectives really, really nicely. That's one thing I really like about this. Okay, so we got Metaglio. You can see the cloak boss is chasing after me. He'll go down eventually. Now what we gotta do is we gotta go to the opposite side of the map, and then we gotta collect all of the, we need to get the silver ring, and then we also need to get all of the tomes. The tomes are going to be a major increase in damage, so I definitely want them. Okay, so here we are. We are grabbing the first tome, and we have basically completed our standard build. And I'm gonna go ahead and start leveling these up. We have maxed out the Celestial Dust, which once again is the flower ability. And if you look, I am just like farting out like scented freshness, like there's no tomorrow. I feel like I am like the top secret laboratory experiment for like Glade fresheners. That's basically what this character is. Maybe that'll even be the thumbnail. But what we gotta do now is grab the remaining items, and then we can just focus on farming, getting to level 100. I'm leaving a ton of gems behind, unfortunately. Maybe I will be able to get a, grab this. Now I need to get the ring. Maybe I should have just gotten all the cloak bosses. It doesn't matter. Because, like, I don't have to pick up the item. I could just get it. There we go. Alright, so we have, our build is done. Now we just gotta gather up enough EXP. What I'm really hoping is that we're gonna find is a... give me the stone mask, I guess. Money is always needed. I always need more money. Oh, God. Nope, that's what those cloak bosses. They do a lot of damage. Like, the damage is not to be trifled with. You don't want to touch them. They also have a ton of health. Like... We are not killing them very quickly, but what can you do? If we get some cat fights, oh, get them in the cat fights. That's gonna do some damage right there. This should be another arcane. Actually, I thought it was gonna be another arcane. We're due for another arcane. One of these bosses is gonna give us a new arcane. Oh, we got the wrong Metaglio. That stinks. Let's go ahead and upgrade Rune Tracer. Okay, that means we need to pick up the other Metaglio. I thought that... Okay, there's a golden egg right there. This is going to be an arcane. Okay, so for our second arcane, I'm probably going to pick up... where is it? I don't see it. Where's Disco of Gold? Disco, here it is. Disco of Gold. Alright, the Disco of Gold has a pretty good synergy with, what do you call it? The Vicious Hunger upgrade. Because it helps us keep the gold fever going on longer. And you might as well, what's the harm in farming a little more gold? I don't see any harm in that. Seems like a good idea. Also, it gives us a way to, heal some incidental damage. Let's go ahead, let's go and lure them into these cat fights. Knives. Stay in those cat fights. Like I said, huge damage in the cat fights. There goes another one. And another egg. So if you're wondering, what do the golden eggs do? Whenever you pick up a golden egg, you get a permanent stat boost to a random item. Knives are ready to level up. Let's get the axes going. Axes. Axes. Bible. Cats. Axes. Wow, we must have just ran over a humongous, EXP item here. This is going absolutely out of control right now. Oh my god, it's still going. There's no end to this. It is just still going. Rune Tracer. Let's do Candelabra Door. Rune Tracer. Wow, that was some insane levels we just got there. We should be able to make some evolutions. Let me see what I get. No future, I'll take it. Big damage increase for this. Just all that EXP. Now we got that going. Let's get the Bracer going. Bracer is going to be great for anything that bounces, and that's because if it bounces, then you want it to travel faster. Here we're going to get another evolution. Okay, now we got the Death Spiral. And all of these are going to start bouncing around now. They may bounce for, different conditions. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Death Spiral doesn't bounce until it either hits the edge of the screen. Let me get, right in the middle here. You'll see it start just bouncing all over the place. Look at those Death Spirals just getting absolutely out of control. Very awesome. Okay, let's go get the other Metaglio. I'm pretty sure... Where did I pass it? Oh, I passed it. What am I doing? Another boss. I think we might have another evolution. Let me see. Do we have any more evolutions? Yes, King Bible can evolve. And this is going to be Unholy Vespers. Everything is evolving. The build is coming along. Let me go ahead and get the Tome maxed out. And I might even just go over to the other cloak, but I might as well just grab all of them, and then I can just banish them or something. Actually, I don't know what I want my final... I don't know what my final arcane is going to be. It's probably not going to matter. I probably won't have a particular arcane that really goes with it. But, this is just it's like a madhouse of effects going on right now. I don't even know what's happening. It probably doesn't matter either. Let's get the money going. Where, did I pass it again? No, it's right in front of me. We're just shredding these guys right now. Here it is, Metaglio left. Look at all this EXP, too. This is great. So the only items we need to evolve are the knives. The knives are actually, we just need a boss. We just need one boss and we can evolve the knives. And, ooh, look at this wave of enemies getting absolutely vaporized. Okay, we just need to get Gadiamari going, and then we'll have Vicious Hunger, and then all we need to do is get a, we just need to do something to trigger the Gold Fever, and once we have the Gold Fever, the Unholy Hunger will help keep it maintained. Stone Mask, want to get that money going. Unfortunately, wait, what's this back here? We got something. I'll take the Silver Ring. I'll take Bracer. Gadiamari. We must have hit another one of these. Empty Tome. Stone Mask is maxed out. Bracers. Candelabra Door. Bracers. Silver Ring. Gadiamari. Silver Ring. I don't know what we missed. Okay, yeah, it's further back. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna get out of these, but it's gonna be either we're either gonna get Vicious Hunger or Thousand Edge. Okay, we got Vicious Hunger. That's funny. So like one of the first items we got was, what do you call it? The knives. The knives are our second weapon. It's gonna be the last thing to upgrade. So why does Vicious Hunger help with the money system? Well, Vicious Hunger has a chance to turn enemies into coins. And so coins keep your gold fever going. So it's a really handy way to kind of, I want to make sure I'm upgrading Candelabra Door. I want to make those eyeballs as big as possible. Also, we just need like a bag of money to kind of get things going. Let me just like own this crazy Medusa boss. Get out of here. And that's that upgraded. Now we've got the 1000 Edge bouncing. Let's see if we, there might be too many effects. You might not be able to see the like absolute storm of like things just bouncing all over the place. Yeah, they might be vaporizing the enemies too fast. But yes, all of these knives are literally going to be able to bounce off of enemies. Now, sometimes they will pass through the enemies and we might not get a bounce. But once the enemies get thicker, and they're not just like plowing through them, we're going to be able to actually reflect all of these areas. These like storm of knives are going to be able to reflect. Anyways, I'm going to head to the other side. I might as well like get the other cloak guy or something. I need to gather some EX. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. Okay, so here we go. We are now going to be earning mega money. You can see down at the bottom that we are trying to fight to keep the bar from ending. The more enemies we have, the easier it is to do, and Unholy Hunger, or Vicious Hunger, is going to help us get it done even better. And, yeah, you know, our Gold Fever will end, but, oh, wait, what's this going to be? Oh, yeah, we still have a few knickknacks to upgrade. We need more enemy density, that's one of the problems there. Like, if we have a bigger enemy density, then we're going to be able to make this happen way better. Overall, though, this is a really funny. It's like I'm enjoying the build. You got stuff just bouncing all over the place. It's wild. I'll see you guys though once it gets a little spicier. Okay, so we just picked up the last ring, and now I'm just gonna use this to like vaporize this crazy cloak guy. Trying to make sure he stays in. Oh my god, he just got wasted. Like unbelievable. The only thing that sucks now is like it's hard to gather up all of these gems. What I really need is for one of those, like, those absorption things to pop up. Let me just... I'm not going to increase my... Oh, we got another chest over here. Although I'm pretty sure everything is maxed out. I don't think we have anything more to evolve. I think we're good. In fact, I might not even pick up the chest until I banish all of my curse-generating things. Because there's always a chance they're going to want to do that. And I gotta make, you know, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Like, this is a pretty strong build. And it's like, yeah, it's good. It's gonna work. Haven't found any more, oh, here's this is like the, kind of like the stage boss. Let's see how fast he gets wasted. Oh my god, just absolutely vaporized. Yeah, he can't make it, oh god, that's the exact example of it right there. So we just picked up a cursed item upgrade. 5% isn't going to break the camel's back, though. We could live with 5%. Not that big of a deal. We just need to make sure that we banish the other ones. Anyways, I'm going to jump cut until we get closer to something more interesting. Okay, so we are at 24.5 minutes, and our build is done. I banished the curse items. Everything is maxed out, so we're now getting turkey or floor chicken. We're getting floor chicken if we're damaged, and then we are getting, what do you call it, money if we're undamaged for all of our level ups. Level 94, so we should be able to hit level 100. Definitely glad that I picked up that, definitely glad I picked up the crown. Mainly because, since I didn't pick up anything to help me suck the loot up, you know, I didn't pick up either, I mean, I guess I could choose Mad Groove. Mad Groove would suck up all of the extra EXP. I don't think I have anything else better to use it on either, so that's a perfectly good thing. Oh, here we go. This might be it right here. Yeah, okay, so now what I can do is just pick Mad Groove, and that'll suck up all the EXP I've missed. Reroll. There it is, Mad Groove. Nice. Now I can grab up or at least as much as I can, then we can suck it up later. Now I don't have to worry about running out of, or missing any EXP. And as you can see, now due to the massive enemy density, one thing I'd like to point out, I can't see a thing. I literally cannot even see my character model. Look at the money go, 2,000. Now that the enemy density is high enough, we're up to 3,000, 3,000. And look at that bar, barely even going down. Crazy. 4,000. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit lower mob density, so we might not be able to own them quite as nicely. Yeah, we're definitely, we're losing time for sure. Mainly because they can't pack as many enemies into this area. But look at that, 4,800 like that. You know, you want to earn some money, get that disco of gold out, get that vicious hunger out. The other reason I went with vicious hunger here was because, you know, they're gonna give me a free stone mask. You know, I might as well. Let me just grab these. This should be more money. An extra 293. Oh, I guess the stone mask also buffs up the money I get from these. Yeah, I feel like it's giving me more than normal. I mean, most of this money, I mean, there are some characters that we could purchase that we haven't unlocked yet, but a lot of this money, it's just going to start piling up now because, you know, we're at the point where we don't really need the money for too much. There are some power-ups I haven't gotten, but they do revolve primarily around the curse ability, and I don't really want to get into curse until I've got a super strong character where then the curse is actually beneficial, because with that much curse I'm able to get like just like an insane like god tier like super strong like character where actually more enemies just means more strength. Anyways, I'll see you closer to the end. So we're up to 28 minutes. Gold fever is up to 7,000. No sign of stopping. These are like the big enemies too that are going to start dropping our red gems, but the damage we're doing is literally just like eradicating them. I can't even see what's happening. Like I said, I can't even see a darn thing of what's going on. And it's just absolute madness. It's crazy. Let me grab some more money here. 75 plus whatever that was. Now, you know, we're not going to be able to beat the Reaper, but that's perfectly fine. We're also up to level 111, which means, I'll take this treasure chest, gimme. So we have secured the challenge with O'Sole Meeo, which is going to give us, like, I think another skip or something. Oh, the more of them we have, the more it, like, smooths our character out, you know, makes our build even better. I am just, like, absolutely, like, a flamethrower of, like, fresh flowers, like, behind me. I am basically just a fart thrower of freshness. The freshest farts in the West. Here are the final enemies, and it looks like even now we are still just vaporizing our way through them. Absolutely nutty. This is great. Enemies are a little too tanky for us to, like, farm effectively with our gold fever. It doesn't matter, though. Like, just look at, you know, like, remember these guys were, like, really closing in on us? We are just, like, plowing through them. Let's see how close they can get. I'm just gonna let them get closer. I mean, they're not even making it to the Unholy Vesper, really, to be completely honest. Like, some of them are just getting to it, but it's just the fact that you've got, I wonder what's gonna be top damage, to be completely honest. I mean, Death Scythe does a lot of damage, and the fact that it bounces across the screen 3 times now, but at the same time, what about, like, No Future? Like, No Future gonna just be going crazy with the combination of the extra duplications and the high attack speed. Just absolutely nuts. Oh, here's the Reaper. We should have maybe like 1 or 2 revives are gonna let me maybe squeeze another level off. And, no, that's it. Let's check it out. So we just got it. Another reroll. Oh, I love rerolls. So, oh my god, look at No Future. No Future just going absolutely out of control. It wasn't assisted by any of the arcanes, I'd like to point out. No assistance from the arcanes. None of the arcanes we chose benefited Rune Tracer or No Future. But I just wanted to point out right there, like, that is how strong, like, No Future is very, very powerful. And honestly, it just smoked everything. I'm pretty sure everything combined was less damage than No Future. Absolutely nutty. Second place went to Thousand Edge, and then Death Spiral, then Vicious Hunger and Holy As Vespers, and, Celestial Dust. I don't think it's a super good weapon, so, it's like, it's whatever. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that kind of silly playthrough. We do have some more maps to try out. We're going to try all the characters out. We got a lot of stuff to do in Vampire Survivors, and the updates keep rolling out. Anyways, let me know anything down in the comments section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Vampire Survivors content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.